everyone, welcome back to my channel today. Today I wanted to talk about the topic of boredom. Now, I feel like we always say in today's world that, oh, I'm so bored. Oh, today was so boring. But are we actually ever bored anymore? I got this idea from one of my friends a few years ago, kind of did a video on this, and I was thinking about it recently when I just felt like so overtired at the end of the day, and then I realized all I did was just sit on electronics, bouncing from my phone to my laptop to my work computer, never really being bored, even though I felt like the day was boring. And I thought that's a problem because I also felt like my mind never just sits with the moment, sits with the day, and thinks about things. We're constantly being flooded with information, whether it's from our phone, whether we're seeking it out, like on TikTok now, you just keep on scrolling. You never have like an ounce of thought to yourself. You're just like, here, think this, here, watch this, look at this is funny. And sure, we're thinking about those things like, oh, that's funny, look at that. But are we generating our own thoughts on our own? No. And that's the thing, when you leave yourself to actually be bored, let's say I take everything away for the day, I just sit with my thoughts maybe for an hour, I might actually be bored. And you know what? That's a good thing, because when we are bored, that's when true creativity sparks. That's why people always say that they have their greatest ideas in the shower, getting ready in the morning, because that's when our brain's not being stimulated by outside sources and we're just sitting there. We might be bored, we might be thinking we're bored, but then all of a sudden, and everybody's had it, you have that idea that pops in your head and you're like, where did that come from? You know, that's so cool. Like, I should make that, I should do that, I should say that to that one person, whatever that is. And that can only happen when we leave our brain just to sit, our mind to wander a little bit. And even if we feel bored, it's for the best of us, because that's when true creativity sparks. I mentioned getting ready in the morning because I feel like a lot now also. So, you know, doing my hair, doing my makeup, whatever. And I feel like I need to watch something. I'm like, oh, what's on YouTube that I can watch? Did somebody make a video? Is somebody doing a live? Like, what's on, you know, I can do something. And then I'm like, wait, you literally can sit there and just live in the moment. You don't have to be actively consuming something while doing another chore, or you don't always have to be like turned on to another stream of information. You can just generate your own stream of information, and even if it's those seconds of boredness, you will think about something, trust me. And that thought might lead to something, that other thought might be pointless, but it might lead to something else. Like, that's just the beauty of how our brain works. And one of the greatest things about our world right now is technology, but that's also the worst thing about the world. Always a two-sided coin. The great thing is we can share information, pertinent news, ideas, you know, we can connect on YouTube like this, have a space to talk about things. And I am such an advocate of listening to interesting podcasts, listening to thinkers, you know, everything like that you like. But what I've realized, especially this year, is I don't always have to be listening to the newest podcast, you know, the newest whatever on this certain topic, because sometimes it's just good to be with yourself. You might find that you're missing out on that or missing out on this, but really what you're missing out on if you watch that is missing out on just your own time to revitalize itself. Think about whatever the day is going on and let your mind just sort out thoughts and do its thing, because we don't let our mind do its thing enough, and that's a problem. So next time you think, oh, I'm bored, don't reach for your phone. Don't even reach for a book sometimes. Just let yourself sit. Just let yourself, you know, maybe look out the window, notice things that you might not have noticed before, and just let yourself be there for at least, you know, 5 minutes, 10 minutes, whatever it is. Take a few deep breaths, do kind of a meditation, and see where your mind goes. I know I'm trying to do this more because I feel like I'm always face down into my electronics. It's starting to get annoying even for me, and then it's almost like an addiction, because you realize you want that information and you want to watch and consume media and whatever that is, but you just have to let yourself be, so you don't need that. And it's like an addiction almost for us. Our brain is hardwired all of a sudden to constantly get this information, and it's almost like high off that information, when really we have all what we need to think about, what our brain needs to think about, and to sort through the day, just to like our own devices, you know what I mean? So hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know like certain times where you feel bored, or even some thoughts. Like, this interests me all the time. Just the most powerful thoughts that I've ever had come from when I was bored, driving or whatnot. Also, when you're driving, maybe once a week, don't listen to a podcast. Just sit. If it's a half-hour drive to work, whatever it is, just sit with your thoughts, see where your mind takes you, and just enjoy the journey. So hope you guys have a great rest of your day, and thanks for watching. Bye.